Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB 13 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. This is episode 46 and we are getting ready for a 3-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Currently we are on a 6-game road trip and we just finished up the last 3 games against the Mets, winning that series and actually we actually swept that series 3-0. So as you see here, we're getting ready to look at some league leaders for the season. There you see he's leading the National League with his batting average, and also he has leading the league in home runs, both American and National League. So you guys can, if you guys want to look at the other stats of other players, go ahead, just pause the video and check out who's in what the rankings are and what their RBIs and home runs and whatever like that is. But there you see the league leader overall in home run and RBIs right now, 114 by Edwin Encarnacion. And then we'll go into the awards. If the season ended today, he would be the most valuable player. And there you see a batting title for Bonds, Rookie of the Year, and I believe the Hank Aaron Award. Yep, right there. And I believe that we're going to see him in the lead for the Silver Slugger Award for the National League first baseman. So he could be definitely bringing on a lot of hardware towards the end of the season here. And I believe we got about a month and a half left of the season. So we'll see what he can do. Yeah, we're in August, so got about a month and a half left this season. But before we get onto the field, you guys, we're going to go upstairs with Matt Vescursion, and he got a Topps Player Spotlight for us about Theo Bonds. Take it away, guys.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Vescursion here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps Player Spotlight. Theo Bonds will be our focus, and he's been doing this seemingly since he first came to the big leagues, consistently doing whatever his team has asked him to do.
No question, Matt. You know, this guy has been terrific since reaching the major leagues. And I think this club would like to find a way to clone this guy because he definitely is the kind of guy you want on your team. He's still young and he has some things to learn, but I predict that his game is only going to continue to grow. And if it does, he's going to be an exciting guy to watch for a long time to come.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this.
So there you guys seen, he talked about him and what he did in the last 10 games and what he's been showing the coaches and the staff and the overall the whole club what he can do so far this season. So there you see 70 and 44 for the Cardinals, and the Pirates are 52 and 62. They're 19 games coming in coming into this game. They're 19 games behind us, the leaders in the National League Central. So go ahead, top of the first, 1 out, runner on scoring position at third, and there you see Bonds unable once again to make it count when there's a runner there to drive in a run there. He strikes out in that 4-seam fastball that's outside the zone. Again, so something about the Pittsburgh Pirates is like kryptonite to him. He can't get a good handle on him. I don't know if he's just over anxious or what, but go ahead and go to the top of the third here. 2-2 pitch coming up with 2 outs. We're trailing by 1. There you see he just looks at that fastball. I'm thinking, you know, seriously, that wasn't in, but obviously ump says, yeah, that was in there. That was a strikeout. So once again, he strikes out there on that fastball pitch there. So top of the 6th here with nobody on board, and he goes after a changeup and unable to do anything in that one. So again, Bonds strikes out for the 3rd time in this ball game, and not too happy about his performance here. You see Sanchez thinking, man, this kid, I like what he's doing tonight. Come on, help me out a little bit more. So there you see the replay. Yeah, that one out of the zone, and definitely changed up his bat speed on that changeup. So top of the 7th now, runners on the corners at 1st and 3rd. You see the pitch there, and he hits the dribbler right there to the shortstop, who breaks the play up there with a force out at 2nd on freeze. So there you see The score being 4-3, which ends up being the final there. 4-3 is the final, with Bonds being 0 for 4 for the day with 3 strikeouts and his average at 367. So with that happening to him, the coach decides to put him in at the top of the 6th with 2 outs and with nobody on board. But look who he has to go against. Yeah, Phillip Hughes. He has to go against Phillip Hughes at the top of the 6th. So hopefully, maybe he can get something, maybe get some kind of contact against Hughes, with the score being 7-0, coming in as a pitch hitter here. And then you see he has some last-minute instructions from his coach of what he should do with this at bat here against Hughes, who's pretty much had his number against Bonds here. Bonds unable to really do anything against him. So we'll see here, nobody on board and 2 outs, and Bonds goes and gets the contact, but unable to get past the third baseman there for that ground out. And Bonds goes 0 for 1 in that at bat right there. And we'll go ahead and show you guys the rest of the game here. Bonds came in for a pitch hit situation, and so Alan Craig comes in for Bonds at first base, and there you see the score 7-0, and it's actually he's getting close to a perfect game if you Phil Hughes is, and the Cardinals cannot do anything, as you see there. They keep striking out, or then finally they do get a hit there late in the ball game and get a run. So they avoid the perfect game and the no-hitter. But there you see, Pirates win it right there. They win the first game of this 3-game set, or excuse me, the second game of this 3-game set, winning the first 2 games already, 7-2 for this ball game. 0 for 1 for Bonds coming in as a pitch hitter there. So now I believe now they're 17 games behind the Cardinals now. Still got some distance between them, but you never want to. You always want, if you're the leading leader in the division, you kind of want to keep that distance between those teams, because teams like that can be getting wins against the leaders there. As you see there, Bonds whiffs at that one in Game 3 there, his first at bat. You don't want to see those teams gaining any more ground. So top of the 3rd here with an out, and there you see we're leading by 2, but Bonds strikes out once again in this ball game. So far that's his 5th strikeout already in this series, in these last 3 games so far. And there you see whiffs on that one, and there you see he's going against McDonald. So top of the 5th, runner at first, and there you see he whiffs at that one again. So that's his 6th strikeout in this ball game, and again struggling like no other. They obviously got some kind of curse over Theo here at this at PNC Park, or just, I don't know. Honestly, I can't really think of why. I was scratching my head when this game was going on. I was like, why can I not do anything against them? So we see here top of the 8th, I believe, and Bonds goes looking once again and unable to do anything at that at bat. He thought that one was going to be low, and of course, it's right in there, right at the knees. So Bonds strikes out that one. So top of the 9th now, score 8-6. We're up by 2, and Bonds gets a hit right there, and it gets in there. So he gets the base hit there, and he is, I believe now 1 for 5 for the day. And as you see here, we win the game 8-6. Wainwright gets his 13th win of the year, and there you see Jason Mott gets his 40th save of the year. But Bonds had 7 strikeouts in that game, and I believe he was 1 for 10 in that series. So not a good day for him at all. Hopefully things can change when we head back home for as you see there, I believe it's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 game homestand against the first 3 games against the Chicago Cubs, and then we got to deal with Pittsburgh once again. Ugh. And then we have Miami coming in town for a 4-game set. So you guys come on back for the next episode of Theo Bond's Road to the Show here on MLB 13, the show. When we'll see if he can turn around that 1 for 10 hitting display, I guess you could say. He's been struggling here lately. We'll see if we can turn that around and maybe get back on his horse of hitting home runs here. So you guys come on back. Leave a like for the video. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. And as always, you guys, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.